Good morning, YouTube. It's Thursday, about 3 days after Hurricane Debby passed through my area. And I'm going to show you what was the result of that and get started trying to get the garden back into tip-top shape. Okay, hopefully you can see from a distance. If not, I'll walk up closer. You're looking at my grandkids' swing, and as you can see, hopefully, it has been destroyed. Okay, you should be able to see it now. It has been destroyed. Can't go any closer because it's still wet out there. All that area that you're looking at was underwater. And the only way I can do anything about it is to wait to let it dry out so I can get out on the lawnmower and cut it. Here is a playhouse that the kids played in also, and it's been tossed about. And overall, we got a lot of down limbs, as you can see. We got several trees that were blown down, but thankfully, no damage to the house or to us, which is a good thing. Okay, this is one of two burn piles that I have nearby. And what I did was cut the limbs up and parts of the tree up and stack them, and at some point I'll come back through with some diesel and burn it. I have to finish raking up the area to get everything that is still down up and over to the burn pile, but that's the way I'm going to go. There's one of the piles of wood that I have. What I've learned over time is if life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So I'm going to use this wood in the raised beds so that I can get them up to the correct soil height for me. So while it is sad to see all the limbs and trees get blown down, I can make use of them. Okay, the greenhouse withstood the wind, but it did move some. The only reason that it didn't get blown away is because it's tied down in the ground. But I did have some displacement inside the greenhouse, but I'm so happy that it survived and I didn't have to go into the Osceola River to pick it up or anything like that. Okay, in the garden, everything was windblown. And what you're looking at is my corn. And this is the result of it being windblown and also having insect pressure on it. So I'm going to today go ahead and spray my plants again, and hopefully that will solve the issue. Here you can see the damage from the insects here. I have a bee I'm looking at now that's going into one of the male flowers. This is the patty pan squash, and I have male flowers. I don't see any female flowers. I'll probably trim this back some. I said in a previous video that in a couple of weeks I was going to remove these. I'm not sure if I will or not, but what I am going to do is prune these back and see what happens. Here you're looking at my green bell peppers, sweet bell peppers, and they were blown, as you can see, blown forward. So they're leaning toward the edge of the bed. I came down came out a couple days ago and tied them up best that I can and staked them. And hopefully these will survive and they'll stand back up. They have fruit. I lost a couple of fruit here, as you can see. Due to the hurricane. So this is also going to go on the burn pile. But as I said before, we still have some here growing. These are my tomatoes, and all 3 containers were blown over and they were leaning toward me, facing me. And I've stood them back up and tried to stake them as well. Looking at the pots, they actually look like they're dry, which is kind of surprising based upon all the rain that we got. But I'm gonna go ahead and water them later on today as well. In the middle of 2 of the pots, we have my potato grow bag, and all I have left of those is the vines. Now, I'm not sure if I will have a harvest or not, but I'll probably dump the bag sometime in the near future and film it. And you can see that the cowhorn long pepper came out okay. The eggplant came out okay. Pretty much everything seems to be well. I do have, as I said before, some pest damage. So we're gonna do our best to take care of that. The cucumbers that you're currently looking at are almost spent. I came out yesterday and got 3 off of these plants. The okra in this bed was blown leaning to the side as well. However, they are continuing to grow. So I'm not gonna do much to them other than harvest the fruit that they produce, and I'll probably do a little harvesting tomorrow. We have 3 pepper plants that we're looking at here, and these were blown over as well. But I came out and staked them, and they seem to be doing better. The Scotch bonnet that we're looking at here, I'm going to stake that so that it's actually standing up a little bit better as opposed to leaning like it is now. But overall, the peppers are doing well. They are blooming, and hopefully we will have enough peppers to make a couple bottles of sauce. And in the U-shaped bed, everything seems to be okay. However, my sunflowers, which were starting to get taller and stand up, you can see that they've been blown over. I'm not sure if this is going to stand back up or if it's going to grow like this, but I'm going to continue to nurse it along, and hopefully we will get some sunflowers. My lima beans or butter beans are doing well. The bunching onions have come up and they're doing okay. So overall my plants look okay. A little worse for the wear, but they survive, and I'm going to try to nurse them along. And the first process of that is to clean out some of the debris in the beds and to spray them with some insecticide to get rid of the worms. So we didn't get power back until yesterday, Wednesday night, around about 7:30, and you have no idea how much we were happy to have that back. Being without water and air for almost 3 days was very discouraging and not happy. A happy thing to have happen to you. For those of you that were in the path of Debby in Carolina and North Carolina, my heart goes out to you, and hopefully you will recover as well. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. I can grow a lot of food and vegetables by myself, but I cannot grow the channel without your help. If you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button and the notification bell all, so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Lastly, and most importantly, always remember, even in small spaces such as mine, you can grow a great amount of food for yourself and your family. Stay blessed, stay strong, and grow, grow, grow. Lastly, and most importantly, always give the thanks to God, for without Him, we are nothing. Until next time, take care.